Hello and welcome to another speed build. If you're new here, then thank you so much for joining us. And if not, then welcome back. So today we're building in the world of San Sequoia, which is the new world that came with the pack Growing Together. And I am so excited about this video because we are actually building a one-story family home with mainly the new pack. I do try and use as much of the pack as I can, as much of the new pack as possible, because I really wanted to try it out. And this was actually like my first kind of not look at the pack, because I did previously do an apartment. If you want to check that out, then it is on my channel, link will be in the description. But this was my first time like kind of looking at the house items, so the windows and the doors and the fences and the columns, and I love them. I think they definitely scream like family vibes, and yeah, I just love it. Now I have been I've been binging loads of these videos of people just doing speed builds in San Sequoia, and a lot of people have been going for blue exteriors, and I can definitely see why. One of the like main colors that we got like for the outside of builds was blue, but there's so many different kinds. So I'm using this kind of aqua turquoise one, but there's also like a very dark like navy blue, and then there's also another kind of blue. I think it's more like a kind of seaside blue color, and there is also like nice cream colors and white. But yeah, I decided to go for blue. I was actually looking a little bit at the white, but I was like, do you know what, let's go for blue. I feel like this looks very homey and just family. I don't know, I just really liked it. Now I just want to start by saying that I actually didn't put a treehouse in this build. So I don't know, I didn't feel like there was enough room, and I didn't want to just like cram it in because I wasn't 100% sure if it would be functional. And yeah, this lot is very long, like it's kind of like a long lot, so I decided to go for a longer house. So the back garden is very like vertical, but I really like it. I don't know, I think it's super sweet, and I really like the back garden. I was actually concerned that there wouldn't be room for a back garden, but there is. But as you can see, we actually done the outside very easily. Like we just got it done so easily, and I was having so much fun with landscaping. There's actually new landscaping that like came with this pack, and I love it. I don't know if I used any in this build, but I was having a big look through debug because currently my mods aren't working because we have to update them, and I have not updated them. I'm terrible with updating mods. I just hate doing it, so I haven't actually updated them yet. So I was actually just going through debug as I normally would. I didn't have any like I didn't have any organized debug on, so yeah, I was just going through it and I was looking at everything and all of the items, and yeah, I was actually really mad at myself even after this build because I didn't use every single item. Like I didn't use every single item in the pack, and I was like, like, you know, it's the end of the world. But I'm definitely going to be making more of these houses. I'm actually thinking of making like a 2-story one. But yeah, I really wanted to do a 1-story. I feel like so many people prefer to play with 1-story houses just because they're so much easier. Like you don't need to go up and down the stairs, and also toddlers, infants. I actually don't know if infants can go up and down stairs, but I know that toddlers need to like gain movement skill and then they can go up and down stairs, and even then they are so slow that it's a nightmare having to watch the toddlers go up and down the stairs. So I thought, for this build, I'm not going to do that. That's why I normally, when I do the 2-story houses, I normally put the toddlers like on the first floor. So and I make sure that the bathroom is also on the first floor, so they don't need to worry about like taking the child all the way up to the bathroom to bathe them and things like that. But anyway, I have been rambling on quite a little bit, but we're doing the back garden now, and I believe I used the fences from Snowy Escape. I really like them. I felt a little bit weird using them because I was like, well, this is definitely a very summery house. Definitely not snowy, but I feel like they actually really suit the vibe. And I used this swing set, which is from the Little Campers kit, and I've been watching a lot of people's videos and they've been using this like other swing set, and I'm so I'm not sure if it came with the Grown Together pack. Like, I didn't even notice it if it did. So I have no idea if like we got a new swing set, but if we did, please feel free to replace that one that I put with the other one, because I just must have not noticed it. Now we do actually have a pool in this build, which I think is so fun. So there's like a pool outside. I was really debating it because I was like, realistically, would there be a pool? Just for reference, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 Sims in this house. So there's 2 parents, there's a baby, like a newborn. So there is a crib in their room. There's an infant and a toddler, and then there's 2 children. So there is 7. I didn't create a room for the infant, but I feel like you could have the infant share the room with the toddler and the infant. Wait, I didn't do a room for the newborn. So I feel like they could share a room with the toddler and the infant if you wanted them to. And then as the toddler gets older, you could have them maybe share a room with the kids. I don't know. The kids would be teenagers by that point, but it's up to you. It's just how you want to do it. I feel like that would work. But this is the layout that we go for. And I decided to do very open plan as you first walk in. So when you first walk in, there's like a big kitchen, and there is a dining table, and there is a living room. The living room is very, very like family orientated. So there's lots of like the new clutter, the new toys. And I have had a lot of trouble. I did talk about this in my apartment video, but I have had a lot of trouble like differentiating the like base game update from the actual Growing Together pack, because it all came out kind of as at once. Well, I never had a look at the base game stuff until Growing Together like came out, so to me I just keep getting it all mixed up, so it was kind of hard to find some things. But yeah, I did decide to pair the Dream Home Decorator counters with the bathroom kitchen stuff with the kitchen stuff, because we did not get new counters with the pack, and I'm not sure if I keep them this kind of creamy color. I think I do. I'm wondering if I make them white, but I think I actually kept them cream because I liked that there was a little bit extra color. If I'm not wrong, I think that's what I done. I know that in my apartment build I made them pink, and I really wanted to make them pink here, but I was like, no, I can't do that again. I can't do it again. There's also a beautiful like red swatch. I feel like okay, tangent, but I feel like the Sims game, they really hate like red swatches. Like every item that's red, well, there isn't that many red items, but I feel like every item that is red is like this just. It's not a nice red, and I feel like they don't have enough red items that go together, and you can't have like complete rooms that are just red. So the fact that we got like some really nice cookers and fridges, and I think we must have got red stools, because I'm sure they would have had it all match. Maybe I'm just giving them too much credit, but I feel like they would have it all match. I feel like you could go for a really nice like red theme, and that would be super nice. But yeah, I really like the red. But here we are moving on to the living room. I absolutely love the living room. I think it is so sweet, and I got to use the new couch. I haven't actually used it yet, but it's so nice. I feel like it's really nice that they added this white swatch, because it's a very bold couch, I feel like, and I feel like the white really helps tone it down. And I did pair it with this like little table, which I actually really think is cute. It does give me family vibes, so I decided to pair it with that, and I just love it. I really like the living room, and I tried to use everything I could. So there's like a new little chair, there's actually 2 chairs, and then also the little like ram chair. I just was trying to pair it with everything, and yeah, I just love it. But please let me know how you guys feel about the infants and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't actually properly played around with them yet, so there's a lot of things I don't know about, but I do know about like the kind of disappointing things, such as I know that there's no changing tables for base game, and I really don't understand it. I have to be honest. There's like this one changing table that we got with Grown Together, and it's a swatch that matches the base game swatches. So we have like these toddler beds, we have these dressing tables, we have side tables and stuff, and they all match. And they added a dressing table not dressing table, a changing table that matches all of those. And I thought, well, that must be base game, until I properly looked and I realized it was actually part of the pack. And I really didn't understand that. I feel like it's very weird to introduce infants and not have a base game like changing table. I don't know. I don't want to be super negative about it, but I know that people are really disappointed in that, and I don't understand it either. I think that's really weird. I actually thought it was base game, and then I seen the complaints and I was like, oh, it isn't. So yeah, I really don't understand that. I don't know why they did it. Yeah, maybe they'll add one in a future update, but I just feel like that should have been a kind of instant thing. Like, they should have added it straight away. But yeah, people are very disappointed in that, and I understand it. From what I've heard, like, it's really annoying because they just kind of throw the nappies everywhere, and there's nowhere to kind of put them. And yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know fully how it works. As I said, I've not properly played with it, but that's what I've heard. And yeah, it is pretty disappointing. But we're moving on to the kids' bedroom. So the kids' bedroom has 2 kids' beds, and I'm using these new bunk beds. If you don't know, I'm a big fan of bunk beds in The Sims 4. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people really like them. I just think they're so sweet, and we did get some new swatches, and yeah, I just love it. So this is the kids' bedroom, and it's a very weird shape. I don't know if I mentioned this, but all the all the bedrooms are at the back of the house. So there's like 3 bedrooms. So we've got the infant/toddler room in the middle, and then on either side we have the kids room and then the parents room. And I was really debating doing it like this. Oh, by the way, there is a bathroom. I just didn't film me doing it as usual. I hate filming me doing bathrooms, but there is a bathroom, and I do use the grown together stuff, so don't worry about it. But yeah, this is what was I even saying? Yeah, I was really debating doing it like this. I was really debating doing the kids' bedroom like this. Doing all the bedrooms like this, because I didn't know if it would be a little bit weird having them all next to each other. But because I put a hallway in the middle with a kind of desk and things, I thought this is probably the best way to do it, because the hallway is like leading to the bedrooms, and that way the hallway's kind of to the side. The hallway isn't in the I meant to say the bathroom. The bathroom's kind of to the side in the hallway, and then the hallway leads to the bathroom and the 3 bedrooms, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, we're doing the toddler's bedroom right now, and I decided to put the beds on either side of the room. I was going to put them next to each other, but I don't know, I feel like even though they're very close in age, they do deserve a little bit of their own space. So the infant is like right at the back, and I do end up adding a window because I felt like it looked a little bit like a prison cell. So I do end up adding a window just above the crib. And then the toddler's bed is just on the other side. And yeah, I was trying to give the toddler kind of more mature stuff. I know that, they're not like necessarily mature, but I feel like compared to an infant, toddlers can do a lot more. I thought, I don't know, they definitely didn't make those pictures that are hanging on the wall. I feel like that's maybe like child art. But do you know what? I don't know. I just thought maybe like the mum helped them with it, and then they put them on the wall. I don't know, something like that. I just thought it was nice. And now we are moving on to the very last bedroom, which is the parents' bedroom. And it's nothing too extra. I don't know. It's pretty simple. It's just like normal parents' bedroom. But I did put a crib in here, and what swatch did I use? Okay, I did use a swatch, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if this is what they were intending on, but I feel like that crib to me is giving me like rainbow baby, and I love that. I feel like that's such a nice thing to put in there. I don't know if that's what they were like meaning by it, but I really like the idea of that being it. And you could definitely incorporate that into like storytelling and say that it is for a rainbow baby. So yeah, I decided to put that in there. I thought that was really, really sweet. And there's like enough room for it. I just love that they added so much that it's so easy to differentiate between toddlers, infants, and newborns, because otherwise I think I would find it really difficult. But there's a few items that I need to kind of look at, because I don't know if they only work for newborns or they only work for toddlers or whatever. But I think newborns work the exact same as they used to. I think they just kind of sit in the crib and then they turn into infants, and that's kind of when you get to explore a little more with them. But we are coming to the end of the video, so I just want to say a massive thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know down below anything you want to see me do in the future. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye!